Okay, before you guys try letters A through H on your fractions worksheet, here's a few examples I'd like to go through with you. So just grab a piece of scratch paper or loose leaf or do this in your notebook. We're just going to do a few examples of multiplying and dividing fractions. Okay, so example 1. If we were going to multiply 3/7 times 5 over 2, remember you can look for a common factor. It doesn't look like there are any common factors in a numerator and denominator, so I multiply straight across the top. 3 times 5 is 15. Multiply straight across the bottom. 7 times 2 is 14. So it looks like this is our answer in lowest terms. Let's try another one. What if we had 8/9 times 3/5? Do you see that there are some common factors here? If I think about 9 as 3 times 3, just rewriting it in factored form, now I see that I have a common factor in the numerator and the denominator. So I can cancel those out and now multiply straight across. When I crossed out this 3, it actually became a 1, so 8 times 1 is 8. In the bottom I have 3 times, this actually became a 1 also. 3 times 1 times 5, which is 15. So my simplified answer is 8 over 15. To divide fractions, we actually change the division. Change the division to multiplication. Sorry, that's really sloppy. And we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. Do you remember what the reciprocal is? We're going to flip the fraction. So for instance, if I am dividing 12 over 5 by 3 over 10, I'm going to change this to multiplication. The first fraction stays the same. The one that was being divided, when I change that to multiplication, this flips around. So it becomes 10 over 3. And then you can probably see that you have a common factor of 3. If you think about the 12 here as 4 times 3, then the 3's cancel out. You multiply straight across the top. 4 times 10 is 40. And 5 times 1 is 5. And I just realized that I also had a common factor of 5 that I didn't cross out. So now I can reduce this here. 40 divided by 5 just gives me 8 over 1, which is 8. So back here, I could have canceled out the common factor of 5 here. 5 was really into 10, and that would have become 2. So could have done it that way. All right, last example. Let's do one more. So if I have 4 over 7 divided by 2 over 49. So again, we're going to leave the first fraction alone. Change your division to multiplication. This guy gets flipped, 49 over 2. So you probably see that we have some common factors here. So if I think about the 4 as 2 times 2 over 7, and I can think about 49 as 7 times 7 over 2, so I just rewrote them as factors. Now I have a common factor of 2, a common factor of 7, and now when I multiply straight across the top, I have 2 times 7, which is 14. These are both turned into 1s, so 1 times 1 is 1, so this answer comes out to be 14. Now you can try letters A through H on your fractions worksheet, which is on the back.